What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to talk to you about Lucid. I want to go over some of the data points, key levels that you need to watch for, and bring up some very abnormal transactions that did occur after hours yesterday and what might that mean. Before we get into any of that, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up, and with that, let's get right to it. So during the pre-market, it is up 0.8%. A lot of that has to do with a lot of the momentum in the broader market. So we did have pretty kick-ass earnings coming from Meta and also Microsoft. We just had PCE and also initial jobless claims coming out. So PCE month over month came in flat at 0.3. Year over year came in a little bit hotter, so 2.6 versus 2.5. No different than kind of the CPI print. Year over year was a little bit hotter. And then aside from that though, you do have also the initial jobless claims coming in at 218 versus a forecast of 220. So things seem to be looking pretty a-okay for today. Lucid though, during the overnight trading, did have a high of 258 and a lot of volume as well. So maybe that's an indication of potentially where it does truly want to go, because on a technical standpoint, it is wedge bound between this S2 and this S3. Very wide gap. So essentially 265 is that next strong target size resistance. 243 is going to be the next strong support. And then aside from that though, looking on the actual chart itself, currently it is flirting with that 200-day moving average. So 252 is exactly on that right now. So most likely, coming from a technical standpoint, it is going to be bouncing off of that 200-day moving average and really moving higher. So again, that might be a precursor of potentially what might be happening today, but there was a lot of abnormal transactions that did occur on the dark pool above $100,000. So I just wanted to kind of talk about that. I will be doing a PM video just to give you a quick summary of everything that does really influence Lucid, what shorts do today and everything else. But this definitely does stand out. Just shy, I think it's like 48.5 or whatever $1 million worth of stock was purchased roughly in a 20-minute time span. And it is fair to assume that most likely it is 3 different entities, only based on the timestamp. So these two are correlated, these 3 are correlated, and this one is by themselves. So 6.76 million, 2.7 million shares. All this, on a side note, was done at 250. So it did really bring up the stock price during kind of the overnight or the after hours. But 1.3 million, 6.76, 13.3, 7.59, and then 6.76. So ultimately, this could be correlated with both Meta and Microsoft's earnings, and maybe the market is just, or big money is looking for value. Potentially that could be seen as through Lucid, but I think in reality as well, this could be something of a, hey, I know something ahead of time. And I think the big catalyst for Lucid is coming out tomorrow, and that is July's numbers, their estimated sales for the states. So maybe some entities actually know something ahead of time, but I think that might be a little bit too speculative in nature. So most likely it is fair to assume that this is just a lot of buying coming associated to Meta, Microsoft's earnings. So let me know your viewpoint on that in the comments below. Are you planning on buying? Are you selling? Why do you think that $50 million worth of stock was purchased after hours? What's your kind of explanation on that? Stay tuned for my PM video, again, where I go over what shorts are doing. But just so you're aware, going into today, 29.66% of the free float is being shorted. Works out to be 372.35 million shares overall being shorted. And also on a side note, there hasn't been any new updates, no news, no SEC filings or anything, even on social media. No real speculative topics. So I think everyone is just absolutely sitting tight for the next big catalyst, which again is tomorrow, and then their earnings. So let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. One final thing, pop over to my Discord. It is completely free. A lot of good people talking about stocks, options, crypto, everything that you ever need in life. So link to that is in the description below and also the comments. With all that said, appreciate all of you watching.